All right, welcome back into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you with live play-by-play and live reaction of the Mets and White Sox. Once again, thank you everybody that came out for our Power Ranking stream earlier today. We really appreciate that. Sorry for a little bit of a delay here in our start. I usually have the countdown and everything. I was working on the new layout, always working on new stuff, so then I looked down at the clock and I said to Mrs. PAS, I said, I got to get ready for the game. So here we go. Cousin Nolan on the mound today. His last two starts, 12 innings, has given up 2 runs. But how is everybody's Sunday afternoon going? I got some music playing here I got to turn down. We'll look at some of the other games going on today as well. All right, the Cardinals have an early 1-0 lead over the Phillies. The Rays and Orioles no score. Blue Jays and Yankees no score. Marlins have an early 1-0 lead over the Nationals. A's and Astros getting ready to start here along with us. Tigers, Royals. Angels, Rangers at 2:35. Guardians, Rockies at 3:15. Giants, Red Sox. Cubs, Mariners at 4:10. Twins, Padres. Pirates, Dodgers. And then at 4:15, you got the Reds and Diamondbacks. And the Sunday night game here, I believe, yes, it is the Little League game. It is the Braves and Brewers tonight. Let's come over so I can have the chat here. Stanley is here. What is up, Stanley? Saying good afternoon, everyone. Let's go, Mets. Hey, George is back. What's up, George? Johnny's here, waving hi. Sean's here. What's up, Sean? Let me see what he says. 11-2 and 8 Ks. Thank you, Sean. I didn't write anybody's stuff down yesterday. 11-2. We'll go 8 Ks today. Hey, Roadrunner Steve is back saying, okay, Mets fans, let's have a sweet Sunday with a Met win. Hi, all. A little snack here before the game starts. Oh, he had nowhere to go. I'm watching the Indy race in Washington, D.C. right now. And Will Power crashed. And the guy slammed into the side of him. Stanley saying 6-4. Thank you, Stanley. It is Steve Gelbs and Ronnie in the booth again today. Frank R is here. What's up, Frank? Hello, everyone. Just want to say hello. Then I'm going to shut up. No, you don't have to shut up. You just got to pay attention when John tells the chat something. Hey, Ron Duffney's here. What's up, Ron? They're going to commercial break again. I'm doing good, Ron. How are you doing? Not sure why they're under caution there. The Yankees have a 1-0 lead over the Blue Jays. Miss Gina's here. Welcome back. Miss Gina was hanging out with us during the Power Ranking stream. I saw Sharon was here as well. What's up, Sharon? Cousin Nolan on the mound today. Joe's here. What's up, Joe? Tagging in Sir John with a super fly elbow off the top rope. Charles Adderley is back as well. What is up, Sir Charles? Charles says, very hot day today in paradise. Oh, another crash. Yikes. Seeing a lot of action here today in the Indy Series. Once again, a little bit different of a stream tomorrow night. We'll be live. No Met game tomorrow night, so we'll be live for Monday Night Raw. We used to do some WWE stuff, so we're going to start mixing that back in. So we have Raw coming up. We'll have Labor Day weekend. We'll have Sunday night's main event. All right, Lindor will lead it off. Takes a pitch up high, 1-0. Sean Newcomb will be on the mound here for the White Sox, 1-3 on the year. Lindor to lead it off. That one in for a strike, 1-1. I'll give the lineup here after I load the graphics. Outside, 2-1. Oh, inside, 3-1 to count here to Lindor. All right, once again, Lindor leading off here. Bichette will bat second. Bench third. Robert Jr. fourth. Wagaman fifth. Morel will bat sixth in DH. Semien seventh. Ewing eighth. And Terens will bat ninth. Fouled off. Oh, and get the count right here. 3-2 the count. And that one fouled off. 3-2. They just wore red uniforms on Friday night as well. Joe, welcome in. So we have a Joe S and a Joe W. So we'll have to make sure and that one, that's a fair ball down the left field line into the corner. Lindor will round first. He's heading the second. It's a leadoff double. Lindor had been 0 for 9 in the series and smoked it down the line. Yeah, Morel, they're giving him a shot. Yep. Charles says you play to win the game. Here's Bo Bichette. Outside, 1-0. Not Boba Fett's brother either. No? No? Boo? Boo. And fouled off, 1-1. The 1-1. And fouled off, 1-2. Miss Gina posting all the channel emotes in there again. Once again, the newest emote is the dumpster juice one at the end. Hey, we might have to take that away, right? The Mets have not been playing like that. And a little chopper back up the middle. Pitcher's got it. Lindor holds. 1-3 on the putout. Sorry, guys. DK just texted me, so I wanted to make sure I responded to him. Let's go. George John, you got me saying let's go. DO1 on the outside corner. No, called the ball 1-1. The 1-1. Inside corner, 1-2. We can use the dumpster juice for the trolls. 1-2 the count here. Swung on a miss, struck him out. So after a leadoff double, Bichette grounds out and Ben strikes out. 2 out for Robert Jr. Robert Jr. with the big game last night. Hit the 2 home runs. Thank you, everybody that watched the short on the call. Appreciate it. 3 people left comments as well. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0. Newcomb up to 16 pitches, so the Mets doing a good job there. Fouled straight back, 1-2, 1-1, excuse me. Thank you, Miss Gina. Appreciate that. I'm working on the stump. I'll be in and out. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Let's go. Up to 96.20 today. Let's go. 380 away from 10K. The 2-1. Down low, 3-1. The 3-1. And fouled off, 3-2. The best record since the swung on a miss. He struck him out. The Phillies are 13-5 since the trade deadline, and the Mets have the second best record at 12-5. So a leadoff double is stranded. We go bottom one. Nolan McLean will be on the mound for our Mets. For the White Sox, it'll be Antonacci leading off. Murakami will bat second. Vargas third. Benintendi will DH and bat fourth. Braden Montgomery fifth. Colson Montgomery sixth. Chase Mydroth will bat seventh. Peters eighth. And Rogers will bat ninth. All Mets games, Caden. Yep. We'll start mixing in some NFL once the regular season starts. Some Penn State college football, some St. John's basketball, some WWE, some Philadelphia Flyers. Once the baseball season's over, once the Mets are done, I'll still do baseball, but we'll cover some of the playoff games. And once again, with the pending slash looming lockout for next year, if there is no MLB or if MLB starts late, uh, the minor leagues still play. So we'll cover the Syracuse Mets until the New York Mets start playing. And first pitch fouled off, 0-1. McLean's ERA is down to 3.34, even though his record's only at 9-8. Yeah, I got that on the TV too. In for a strike, quickly ahead 0-2. Hmm. 1-2 the count. If it's at 6 o'clock, I might not be able to do that then if it's at 6 o'clock. 2-2 the count. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. One away. If it's a 6 o'clock start time, I probably won't be able to do that then. I didn't realize that. That stinks. I'm not going to be able to do it then if it's at 6 o'clock. That stinks. Thank you for letting me know, Sean. Fouled off. 2-1. Owen's here. Felix is here. Welcome in, everybody. So maybe we take tomorrow night off then. The 2-1. Fouled straight back. 2-2. If it would have been 8 o'clock, I'd have been available. I'd have been able to do it, but called strike 3. Got him looking. 2 away. Sure, let's go with that, he says. 1-1 the count. In for a strike, 1-2. And a ground ball to short. Lindor's got it. A 1-2-3 inning from cousin Nolan. We go to the second. No score. It'll be Wagaman, Morel, and Semien for our Mets. 5, 6, and 7. I thought she stopped in and put a comment in early, but I could be wrong. Some other games going on right now. They're going to the fourth inning. The Cardinals still lead the Phillies 1-0. Rays and Orioles still scoreless. Yankees have a 2-0 lead over the Blue Jays. The Marlins up 1-0 over the Nats still. Astros and A's scoreless. Tigers have a 1-0 lead over the Royals. Angels and Rangers in about 10 minutes. Then at 3:10, you got the Guardians and Rockies, Giants, Red Sox. Then at 4:10, you have the Cubs, Mariners, Twins, Padres, Pirates, Dodgers. Then at 4:15, the Reds and Diamondbacks, and the Braves and Brewers tonight at 7. Caden says I turned 18 last Thursday. Well, happy belated birthday, Caden. Mm. So anybody that I told for Raw tomorrow night, that'll not happen because it's the 6 o'clock start time. Nice. You went to Texas Roadhouse. Very nice. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Eric Fetty already getting warmed up in the White Sox pen. The 2-2. And a ground ball to short. Montgomery will throw it over to first. 1 away. That'll bring up Morel, who's DHing today. And for a strike. No, inside. 1-0. There's a strike. 1-1. Swung on a miss. 1-2. The 1-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Pie. 2-2. The 2-2. Outside 3-2. Haven't seen Frank yet today. Swung on a miss. You struck him out. Third strikeout for Newcomb. That'll bring up Semien. 2 out and nobody on. So after a leadoff double to start the ball game, Newcomb's retired 5 in a row. I know he better have had some of them Texas Roadhouse rolls. I know that. Swung on a miss. Quickly 0-2. And fouled off down the right side. 0-2 still. Right, Miss Gina? The 0-2. And that one right back up the middle. Nice play by Mydrith to get him at first. The Mets go down 1-2-3. We go bottom 2. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 for the White Sox. Benintendi, Montgomery, and Montgomery. The Blue Jays got a run. It's now 2-1. The Astros are up 3-0 already. Charles says to hit that like button. We had gone up to 21 and then it dropped back down. That's okay. We're still up 2 on the day. Oh, it's got the fried catfish. So good. All right. Once again, Benintendi, Montgomery, and Montgomery. Braden Montgomery, then Colson Montgomery. He went with the green beans. I probably would have went with the rice. And first pitch popped out to center field. Ewing coming over. Oh, Benj is there. Right center field. Mets defense today. Robert Jr. in left. Ewing in center. Benj in right. Terenz doing the catching. Bichette at third. Lindor at short. Semien at second. And Wagaman at first base. Tommy says no. In for a strike. 0-1. John F. is back. What's up, John F? Saying hello, everybody. Outside, 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Oh, called a strike, 1-2. Challenged. I think this is low. I think this is low. I think it should be 2-1. And it's low, 2-1 to count. Outside, 3-1. Outside, did he go? No swing, ball 4. That's the first base runner for the White Sox. That'll bring up Colson Montgomery. In for a strike, 0-1. Yo, Fitzy's here. What's up, Fitzy? For all your Red Sox needs, all your Michigan football needs, and all your New England Patriot needs, make sure you're checking out Thomas Fitzpatrick. Great win by the Red Sox last night. Swung on a miss, 0-2. James L's back. What's up? James bounced in the dirt. 1-2. The runner holds. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Third strikeout from McLean. 2 away in the inning. That'll bring up Mydroth. Fitzy says he just got done eating pork chops for lunch. Wash it down with a giant tub of cheese balls. In for a strike, 0-1 to Mydroth. Gotcha, Miss Gina. That's in for a strike, 0-2. The 0-2. Ground ball a second. Semien will go to first. That'll retire the side. We go to the third. Still scoreless. It'll be 8-9-1 for our Mets. Ewing, Terens, and Lindor. Miss Gina says, "Oh, it's fine. I eat." The best way to watch baseball is also talking about food as well. Correct. That is correct. There's Maria. What's up? Welcome back, Maria. Teddy Delgado's here. What's up, Teddy? Manic's back. What's up? Let's take a look at some of the other games here real quick. Tampa Bay and Baltimore still scoreless. St. Louis still up 2-0 over the Phillies. The Yankees up 2-1 over Toronto. Miami still up 1-0 over Washington. Detroit up 1-0 over Kansas City. Houston up 3-0 over the A's. And we're scoreless here, and the Rangers and Angels are scoreless as well. And a little chopper up to first. A race to the bag, and he no, I think he's out. I think this gets challenged. I think Ewing's out. Oh, I think he's out. They're gonna challenge us. I don't know if the, I don't know if I don't know if there's I don't know if you can overturn that. He was called safe. I don't know if you overturn that. Come on, SNY. It's a race to the bag. Show some replays. What are we doing? And from that angle, he's out. From that angle, he's out. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We're I mean, we're only in the we're calling the field stands. The White Sox lose their challenge. It's an infield hit for Ewing. That'll bring up Torrance. And that's going to be it for Newcomb. We're getting a pitching change here. Fetty will be the new pitcher. George is very good. Love the hustle. Yeah. That was close, man. And he was called safe. Where if he would have been called out, you wouldn't have been able to change it the other way either. That's how close it was. So we'll wait for the pitching change here. Maria's asking for some runs this inning. Yeah, what are we doing? We're in the third inning. Nobody scored yet. So with the time change, not the time change, but for I did not realize Raw is at 6 o'clock tomorrow. So tomorrow will be a night off. Tomorrow will be a night off. Hey CH, what's up, CH? Saying hey boss. Looks like hey, first off, congrats to CH. CH has already passed 2,000 subs. Let's go. In for a strike, 0-1. Deal 1. Inside corner. No, inside, 1-1. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1 to Terrence. Two, 2-2 the count. As that one's fouled off. Fetty was with the Nationals earlier. The 2-2. Ewing is going. Terrence will foul it off. Two and two the count here. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Fetty will set and deal. And that went up the middle. Played perfect there. 4-4-3 double play. 2 out and nobody on. That'll bring up Lindor, who led off the game with a double, but was stranded at second. Lindor takes a strike, 0-1. Ouch, says George. Yup. Hit it hard right up the middle, but they had him played perfect. Second baseman was playing right behind the bag. Man, excuse me. The 0-1. Up high, 1-1. The 1-1. And Lindor rifles one out to right. And it's over his head up against the wall. Lindor stays at first. And a ball hit off the wall. Lindor 2 for 2 today. Not far from going out either. Let's see where it hits on the wall. Oh, it hit the base of the wall. Yeah, it bounced right off the wall, right to the right fielder. That's why it was only a single. And Bichette hits one out to right field. Peters under the track will make the catch. We go bottom 3, still scoreless. It'll be 8-9-1 for the White Sox coming up. Game is flying by today. CH, are you going to be live for the Dodger game today? Sir, nice. And we'll see where all the games are at when we redirect at the end, because we'll redirect over to somebody that's got a close game. Fitzy says that's a good thing. Oh, that he's dealing, that McLean's dealing. Nice. Very nice, CH. Lots of good hooks and storylines going into it. Trying to get the sweep, win 6 straight, back-to-back sweeps, and see if Tucker can build on his go-ahead 2-run single. All right, Peters to lead it off here. Swung on a miss, 0-1. What's up, Snowman? I'm doing good. How are you doing? I'll let her know you said happy birthday outside 1-1. And that ball rifled out to right. Foul. Come on, Steve. It's a foul ball. You got to get Gilbs out of the booth. My goodness. Keep him eating hot dogs and burritos. Up high, 2-2. The 2-2. In for a strike. Got him looking. Fourth strikeout. That'll bring up Rogers with 1 out. Gelbs is in the booth for this series, yeah. Yep. Check swing foul, 0-1. And check swing foul, it's 0-2. Oh, good. It was really good, Steve. We went to our favorite Mexican restaurant. We've been there before. They have outdoor dining. We usually don't sit outside, but it was a nice day, so we sat outside. Fouled off, still 0-2. The only downside is that they did not have our favorite appetizer anymore. It was no longer on the menu. Called strike 3, got him looking. That's 5 strikeouts for Cousin Nolan today. 2 out and nobody on. Back to the top of the lineup for Antonacci, who was one of those 5 strikeouts. First off, no. Outside 2-0. He eats some Chicago style pizza. What you do is with Chicago style pizza, you grab it, you take it out of the box, and you throw it right in the garbage can. That's what you do with Chicago style pizza. And that one line base hit. That's the first hit for the White Sox today. That'll bring up Murakami. No, it is not. You haven't had good pizza yet if you think those two pizzas are good. Up high 1-0 to Murakami. Outside 2-0. No, it's not. Is it bad? No, it's compared to New York style pizza. Yes, outside 3-0. Just over exactly, just overrated, like CH said. The 3-0 swung on a miss, 3-1. The 3-1 in for a strike, 3-2. The 3-2. Ball four. So after back-to-back strikeouts, we have a single and a walk. That'll bring up Vargas. Vargas grounded out his first time. First time McLean's been in a little bit of trouble here today. Right? I agree with Sean. No vegetables on pizza. Come on. If I want vegetables, I'll eat a salad. In for a strike, 0-1. Called a ball. Terens is going to challenge it. It's a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Up high, 1-1. The 1-1. On the outside corner. Nope, called the ball. 2-1. No challenge this time from the Mets. There's a strike, 2-2. Vargas didn't like that call. The 2-2. Pop foul. We'll do it again. 2-2 to count here. McLean up to 50 pitches here. Chops foul. We'll do it again. CH says, okay, I admit, I like mushrooms on pizza. Mrs. PAS likes mushrooms on pizza. I mean, I could just go outside, grab some dirt, and throw it on it, too, I guess. I don't. No, and that's wrong, too. Fouled off again, still 2-2. Yeah, I'm not putting pickles on pizza either.
Pineapple?
Huh?
Pineapple?
See, that's the thing. I bet you pineapple on pizza is good. But I don't know if I've ever actually had it. No swing, 3-2 here. Frank R saying happy birthday to Mrs. PAS.
It's your birthday.
The 3-2. Inside ball 4. Bases loaded. This is a bad challenge. You struck the first 2 guys out, and now you can't get out of the inning. Felix says it is good. I get pineapple on my pizza, says Felix. Struck the first 2 out and now can't get out of the inning. Fitzy says pineapple on pizza is not bad. So that'll bring up Benintendi here. Bases loaded and 2 out. Still 54 laps to go in the Indy race. All right, Benintendi steps in. Swung on a miss, 0-1. No. I agree, CH. Nope. 0-1 to count here. Swung on a miss, 0-2. The 0-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. McLean strikes out 3 in the inning, but walks a couple batters. We go to the 4th, still scoreless. It'll be Benj, Robert Jr., and Wagaman coming up for our Mets. 6 strikeouts from McLean through 3. I see chat is in a food. Hey, what's up, Doc? I see chat is in a food chat mood, as always. Right? Always. It's my esteem and profound honor to convey happy birthday greetings to Mrs. PAS. All the best. Enjoy this special occasion. Hello. All right, let's take a look at some of the other games going on right now. Top of the sixth, Tampa Bay and Baltimore still scoreless. St. Louis up 3-0 over Philly. The Yankees and Blue Jays are now tied at 2. Washington and Miami tied at 1. Kansas City up 5-1 over Detroit. Houston up 4-0 over the A's. And the Angels and Rangers are scoreless. Cleveland and Colorado, San Francisco and Boston getting warmed up, ready to go here. Once again, Benj, Robert Jr., and Wagaman for our Mets here in the fourth. Glad to have time. I should be back more often now. As long as you're here for hockey season. First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. Down low, 1-1. Heather says yesterday was her birthday. Yesterday was Mrs. PAS's birthday as well. Happy birthday. Great to see the boss in a good mood, but I think a couple of the Mets runs here would put everyone over the top. And that one right up the middle, but shortstop played perfect. Montgomery over to first, one away. Here's Robert Jr. Hit 2 home runs yesterday in his return to Chicago. Inside 1-0. He went 1-1. And that one laced up the middle, base hit. A 1-out single for Robert Jr. Robert Jr. Voice crack. Yeah, we went out for lunch/dinner. We were both stuffed after we went. Oh, we're getting a pinch hitter. Jared Young will be the pinch hitter. Here's Young now. Check swing foul, 0-1. Nice voice crack. 50-something years old and still voice cracking. 0-1 to count. And that one grounded to first. Murakami goes to second. Back to first. Tie throw, but he's safe. He was off the bag, so a fielder's choice. Nice play by Murakami. Don't know. He was off the bag. He had a jump for that ball. Bernard's here. What's up, Bernard? Swung on a missed here. 0-1 to Morel. The 0-1 from Fetty. Outside, 1-1. 124 in the chat, says Miss Gina. Let's go. Welcome in today, everybody. The rubber match of this one. The 1-1. Pitches inside. Young. Safe. Oh, they called him out. I need to re-see that. Oh, he was out. He was out. We go bottom 4. Still scoreless here. Nah, they showed the replay. He was out. It'd be a bad challenge. Joe says pineapple and ham is Hawaiian pizza. Joe going back 20 minutes in conversation. James West saying go Sox. What's up, James? Welcome in. All right, James. That's enough. Rick saying go Sox from Mexico. Welcome in, Rick. Yo, there's Frank. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, absolutely no exception. No spamming, right? Come on. But we are going bottom 4 here. It'll be Braden Montgomery, followed by Colson Montgomery, and then my dross. McLean's got 6 strikeouts so far. Young will stay in the game at first. Montgomery walked his first time, and a ground ball. The Young's got it. We'll flip it to McLean. 1 away. One out, nobody on here. Here's Colson Montgomery, who struck out his first time. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Fitzy just went live. Thank you, Fitzy, for stopping in. But Fitzy just went live with the Red Sox Giants game. And that one popped up. Shallow right field. Ewing, Benjer there. Ewing will make the catch. 2 away. Those two fans, that young lady looks like she fell asleep. Her friend there, he looks very intent, or he fell asleep with his hands folded. Nope. Way inside. That's a late reaction, my droth. The ball was already caught by the catcher by the time he fell to the ground. Stop. Oh, actually, when he moved his back leg, his left knee buckled. It swung on a miss, 1-1. And that one popped out to right. And it'll go foul. 1-2 to count. The 1-2. And a little chopper to third. Bichette's got it. Fires it across. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Nice recovery after that third inning. We go to the fifth. Still zeros. For our Mets, it'll be Morel, who was up when Young got thrown out. Morel, Simeon, and Ewing. 6, 7, and 8 in the Met lineup. Tampa Bay's got a 2-0 lead over Baltimore. St. Louis up 3-0 over the Phillies. Yo, Magic Man is here. What's up, Magic Man? How you been? How have you been? Eh, 40 laps to go. Not sure you're going to be able to make it from here. Magic says, I've been good. Brewers in first place. Went to Italy for a week. Great way to close out the summer. Very cool, Magic. I've been okay. Brett Beatty will be the pinch hitter here for Morel. The 1-0. Up high, 2-0. Close up. The 2-0. Chop foul, 2-1. Inside, 3-1. And a chopper up to second. My drought will flip the first, 1 away. That'll bring up Semyon. Semyon grounded out to second his first time. Down low, 1-0. The 1-0. Up high, 2-0. Popped out the shallow right. My Droth will go out and make the catch. 2 away. Bug flying around me. Fouled off 0-1. Down low, 1-1. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Two and one to count here. Fetty will deal. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Out called strike three. Got him looking. Fetty has a 1-2-3 inning. We are halfway through. Still scoreless. It'll be 8-9-1 for the White Sox. Peters, Rogers, and Antonacci. Man. All right, let's take a look at some of the other games here. Tampa Bay is now up 3-0. St. Louis up 3-0 over the Phillies. Toronto and New York still tied at 2. Miami up 3-1 over Washington. Kansas City up 5-1 over Detroit. Astros still up 4-0 over the A's. Texas up 3-0 over the Angels. Cleveland up 2-0 over the Rockies. And Boston and San Francisco scoreless in the top of the first there. But the Giants have runners on first and third and only one out. Yeah, another fast mover so far. Makes it easy when most of the innings have been 1, 2, 3 innings. And that one grounded to Semien over to first. One pitch, one away. Inside, 1-0. Good game so far, but it's going fast. Yep. Same for a strike, 1-1. It's whoever blinks first sort of game. Very well said. And that one popped foul, 1-2. Up high, 2-2. And that one popped foul. 2-2 the count. Up high, 3-2. And that one lifted out to left. And he makes the catch right at the wall. 2 away. He made a little jump at the end there, but it wasn't high enough to go out. Let's look where he makes the catch. He jumped. Oh, I don't know though. No, I think it would have been. I think it would have stayed in the park. But nice catch by Robert. In for a strike, 0-1. Antonacci's 1 for 2. Struck out his first time, singled his second time. No, not really. Just both. Neither team really hitting the ball. On the outside, 0-2. The 0-2. Inside, 1-2. The 1-2. He went. No swing. Come on. How is that not a swing? Oh, it hit him? They're saying it hit him. I still don't know how that wasn't a swing, though. Here's Murakami now. Takes a strike, 0-1. Murakami's 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. Oh, a challenge. Oh, it's outside, 1-0. The one was the 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. The 1-2. And ground ball to Young. Knocks it down. He'll take it to the bag. That'll end the inning. We go to the 6th. Still scoreless. 9-1-2 for our Mets here. Terrence, Lindor, and Bichette coming up. Charles says discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. Tigers and Royals are now tied at 5. The bottom one Giants have another 2-0 lead over the Red Sox. Yeah, 9-1-2 once again for our Mets here coming up. Really the only time the Mets threatened today was the leadoff double from Lindor in the first. The Mets had a base runner in the third, one in the fourth, and that's it. Yo, Raymond, what's up? Late to the party. Let's go, Mets. Not really. Not when it's still 0-0. Ground ball to short. Over to first. One away. Fetty's still the pitcher here. Back to the top of the lineup with Lindor. Lindor's 2 for 2 with a single and a double. Chopped foul, 0-1. Man, St. Louis, man, I'm not sure what's going on with Philadelphia today, but they're getting shut out. 4-0 now. What's up, Paula? Paula's here too? Sorry if I missed Paula. Outside, 1-1. And a little chopper. Pitcher's got it. We'll take it to the bag himself. 2 away. Fouled off, still 0-2 here. The 0-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Another 1-2-3 inning. We go bottom 6. It'll be Vargas, Benintendi, and Braden Montgomery for the White Sox. I mean, we are only 90 minutes in, and we are going to the bottom of the 6th inning already. All right, Boston gave up 2 runs in the top of the first, but the Red Sox have runners on first and second and nobody out in the bottom of the first. No, we're not even close to being the fastest game. I forget what year it was. Mrs. PAS and I were in Baltimore. And I'm like, oh, let's go. We were there for a conference or something. I'm like, oh, let's go to the Orioles game. And 2-1. The Orioles won 2-1. Ball game was over in 90 minutes. I'm like, really? First pitch is fouled off, 0-1. Cito's here. Says, I'll have another Mets win. Thanks. And that one popped up. Foul territory. Young. He'll make the catch. 1 away. One out. Nobody on here. Benintendi is flown out to right and struck out. Outside, 1-0. Check swing foul, 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. "51 likes and climbing," says Frank. The 1-2. Way outside, 2-2. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. The 3-2. Outside, ball 4. Come on, dude. That'll bring up Montgomery. And Montgomery fouls the first pitch off, 0-1. Man. The 0-1. Swung on a miss, quickly ahead 0-2. 0-2 the count. The 0-2. And a chopper to second. Semien goes to second for 1. The return throw not in time. 4-6 fielder's choice. Still runner on first, but now with 2 outs. That'll bring up Colson Montgomery. And a little chopper. Semyon over to first. That'll retire the side. We go to the seventh. For the Mets, it'll be Benj, Robert Jr., and Young coming up. Still goose eggs. Pitching, what'd she say? Caden says, how many years have you been doing Met games? This is my third year strictly doing Mets games. Fourth year doing baseball. My first year, I did all kinds of games. I didn't cover just the Mets. But yeah, this is the third season doing Mets, strictly Mets. Yeah, it's getting Nolan some runs, right? I mean, McLean goes 6 innings, gives up 1 hit. '86. 1986, I started following the Mets. I was the first sports fan in my family. No, our family never watched sports up until I started watching the Mets. Caden says, "Yeah, time to get at least one, maybe more." The 1-0 to bench. Fetty's still on the mound here. Inside 2-0. The 2-0. Outside. Called a strike, 2-1. Down low, 3-1. The 3-1. And that one ripped foul, 3-2. Nunez getting warmed up in the Met pen. McLean is up over 90 pitches, I believe. The 3-2. And popped foul. We'll do it again. The 3-2. Joe says I started following them after school that one lifted out to left. Back. Donachi can't make the catch and it bounces over the it's a ground rule double as it bounces over the fence. He made a diving attempt at it. So Benj with the leadoff double here. Down low, Robert Jr. takes the ball. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Three and one to count here. The 3-1. Down low, ball 4. Mets have 2 runners on here. That'll bring up Young. What's up, Patrick? Benj always does something to contribute. Well, we're getting a pitching change. We are getting a pitching change here. So my guess is they're bringing a lefty in to face the lefties here with Young, Beatty coming up. Let's take another quick look at some of the scores here. Tampa Bay leads Baltimore 3-0. St. Louis still leads the Phillies 4-0. The Yankees now lead Toronto 5-2. Miami leads Washington 5-2. Kansas City leads Detroit 9-5. Houston leads the A's 6-3. Texas up 3-0 over the Angels. Cleveland up 3-0 over Colorado. And San Francisco now up 3-0 over Boston. So Boston, after giving up the 2 runs in the first, had runners on first and second themselves in the first and didn't score. "13 laps to go. My guy's in 7th place." Hagen Smith, the new pitcher here. It is the lefty. Oh, challenge that. That ball's down low. It was called a strike. Down low, 1-0. Want to know the count? In for a strike. No, inside, 2-0. Two and oh the count. Smith deals. Outside, 3-0. Do you give Young the green light? In for a strike, 3-1. Looked like it was a little low, but the 3-1. And fouled straight back, 3-2. The 3-2. Swung on a miss. Swings at ball 4. Come on, dude. 1 away. Ronnie says gang soup. What is gang soup? Francisco Alvarez will be the pinch hitter here. In for a strike, 0-1. Outside. Oh, come on, Blue. 0-2 the count. Inside, 1-2. The 1-2. Called strike 3. What a waste of an at-bat Alvarez is, man. I don't think he swung the bat once. No, Ronnie says it too. He didn't even take the bat off his shoulders. What a waste. Here's Semien. That's got the first 2 on. Then forgot how to bat. Outside, 1-0. We're going to get a challenge from Rogers. I don't think so. It was called the ball. And it's outside and low. So the White Sox have 1 challenge left. The 1-0. And a ground ball foul. 1-1. The 1-1 to Semien. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. And popped foul, 2-2. The 2-2 to Semien. Smith deals. Swung on a miss to the pitch way outside. First 2 batters get on, and then the Mets forget how to play baseball. We go bottom 7, stand up and stretch. Where is it? Stand up and stretch, everybody. We'll be right back with the rest of this one. Back in for this one. Nunez will be on the mound here for our Mets. 7, 8, and 9 in the White Sox order. Boston has gotten on the board. It's now 3-1 San Francisco. Bichette lets it go foul, 0-1. Not sure what's going on here. The 0-1 to Nunez. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Or, yeah, Nunez is the pitcher. My draw's the hitter. 0-2 to count. And a ground ball down the bow. We'll fire across, 1 away. It's not an automatic ball and strike system. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Jeff's here saying let's go Mets by a Guardians fan. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Oh, and 2 the count to Peters. And that one ripped in the right. Base hit. A 1-out single. That'll bring up Rogers, is 0 for 2. Just out of the reach of Young's stretch. Here's Jake Rogers. Had the walk-off home run in Game 1. Pickoff throw, not in time. Raymond says turn 2 here. Foul straight back, 0-1. The 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Not sure where that one missed. 2-2 to count. Come on, Blue. He went, struck him out to throw to second. Not in time. Come on, Gelbs, let us know that it was a strikeout. So 2 out and a runner on second for Antonacci. Can we get somebody better in the booth, please, besides Steve Gelbs? Runner on second here. 2 out. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. It's time to start blocking some people on my phone here. Outside, 2-0. Don't don't bother me on the weekend. And a ground ball foul. It's my 2 days to ignore the outside world. 2-1 to count here. Did he go? He went 2-2. The 2-2. And that ball popped up out the right center field. Bench will make the catch. We go to the 8th. Still scoreless. We go to the 8th. 8, 9, and 1 for our Mets. You all get that? You all get that? Nobody bothers you on your cell phone during the week, and then the weekend don't bother me now. It's my 2 days off not to be bothered. The outside world can become a hindrance. I agree with you, Mr. John, right? Weather update from the Nassau, Bahamas from Charles. He says 92 degrees, feels like 104. No rain in the forecast with the humidity at 62%. Wind from the east at 8 miles an hour, mostly cloudy skies. So we'll see. We're still scoreless here. We are 2 hours into our stream. Let's just check in. Boston got another run. It's now 3-2. Boston still has a runner on second and nobody out. And first pitch swinging is fouled off. Vargas can't make the play. Whoa, that was closer than I thought. Oh, and 1 to count. And back to the pitcher. He'll flip it to first, 1 away. Ronnie says, let's go, Mets. Here's Terrence. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Swung on a missed, 0-2. The 0-2. And a ground ball to second. Mydrith over to first, 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Lindor. Outside, 1-0 to Lindor. Up high, 2-0. Frank, how do you play small ball when there's 2 out and nobody on base, dude? The 2-0. Outside, 3-0. The 3-0. Swung on a miss at ball 4. And that one popped up. He swings at 2 pitches outside of the zone and pops out the second instead of taking a walk. We go bottom 8, still scoreless. Murakami, Vargas, and Benintendi coming up for the White Sox. Derek saying hi. What's up, Derek? Inconceivable. I don't think that word means what you think it means. Yeah, but you can't have small ball when there's 2 out and nobody on, Ronnie. Exactly, John and Classic. All right, here we go. Bottom end of the 8th. Murakami to lead it off. We'll see. Duarte will be the new pitcher here for the Mets. In for a strike, 0-1. Both teams have one ABS challenge left. And he's wrong. Why would he challenge that? Murakami challenged that ball. The whole ball's in the strike zone. The White Sox are out of challenges now. No, it just says little small ball always works. That's all it says. So no, you didn't. That was a wasted challenge by the White Sox. Yes, it was. The 2-1. And popped foul, 2-2. The 2-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. Yeah, don't go by that. That's always wrong. I don't know why. That's right from MLB.com, too. And it still says top of the 8th, but it shows Murakami batting in the graphic. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. One away. The first pitch here. Check swing. Foul. 0-1 up the first baseline. Oh and 1 to count. Up and in, 1-1. The 1-1. Off the plate, 2-1. Miss Gina says Google can't get the score backwards today. Nope. The 2-1. Down low, 3-1. Both teams can still win. Echo. Yeah, swung on a miss. 3-2. Yeah, right. It was putting it backwards, right? The 3-2. And popped foul. It'll go out of play. The 3-2. And that one ripped into left field. Base hit. A 1-out single. That'll bring up Benintendi. Raymond asking for a double play here. Outside corner. Ooh, 1-0. No challenge from the Mets. Inside 2-0. The Phillies have come back and won 6-4. That's 9 in a row. What a comeback win for the Phillies. There's a strike. 2-1. And that ball is turned on back towards the corner. And it's nope, it's off the wall. It gets away from Benj. The throw to the plate is not in time. And the White Sox take a 1-0 lead. An RBI double for Benintendi. It hit right at the base of the wall and bounced opposite of where Benj was. It's a double for Benintendi. He goes to third on the throw. Still only 1 out. It's all right. Here's Braden Montgomery now. Swung on a miss, 0-1. If anything, you got to try to keep it to 1 here with a runner on third and 1 out. Yeah, we'll have Bichette, Benj, and Robert Jr. coming up, but we got to keep it to 1. In for nope, inside 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. There should be some kind of penalty when you're out of challenges and you try to challenge again. The 1-2. And that one blooped out to left. Foul. The 1-2. They checked down at third. He did. He held the swing 2-2. Miss Gina says 194 chatting, 64 likes. The 2-2. Fouled off. Yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out with us today. We did have a scoreless game up until this half inning here. Chicago looking to take 2 or 3 from our Mets. The 2-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. That looked inside, but the White Sox don't have a challenge. 2 away. It would have been interesting to see. I think that was inside. Mets got a call there. Outside, 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Wonder if they just leave the same pitcher in there. He's retired all 6 batters he's faced. Mets have had no answer for him. 1-1 the count. Did he go? He went around 1-2. We'll be back live on Tuesday night. Once again, because of the time change for Monday Night Raw, we won't be able to do that tomorrow night. But Tuesday night, we'll be back with Mets and Brewers. 1-2 the count. Runner on third, 2 out here. Chicago has gotten a run home here in the 8th. The 1-2. We go to the 9th. It'll be Bichette, Benj, and Robert Jr. Mets need a run. When we are done today, it'll ask you if you want to redirect over to Thomas Fitzpatrick. Fitzy's got the Giants and Red Sox game today. Right? Yep, there's Fitzy. So here we go. Boston just tied that game up at 3. San Francisco had a 3-0 lead at one point. It's now 3-3. Sean says, come on, Mets, bloop and a blast. Once again, Bichette, Benj, and Robert Jr. Grant Taylor will be the pitcher here. I'm surprised they're not keeping the other man in. Taylor's 7-7, and Bichette, first pitch swinging, grounds it to second. One pitch, one away. No nonsense, he says. Well, that was nonsense, swinging at the first pitch with a new pitcher. Bounced in the dirt, 1-0. Yo, Bam's here. He says, OMG. The Phillies walked it off down to their final strike again. 9 in a row. And blooped out to left. That's a fair ball. A base hit for Benj. That'll bring up Robert Jr. Benj has got his second hit of the game. We'll see where that raises his average to. 278 now. Here's Robert Jr. In for a strike. Oh, no, outside, 1-0. Leading off, try for a walk at least. You got to work the pitcher at least. The 1-0. And a little chopper foul, 1-1. Yeah, thank you, George. Appreciate it. Down 4-0 in the ninth and win it 6-4 with a walk-off 2-run Schwarbaum. First walk-off homer since... Really? Oh, homer. First walk-off homer. Two and one to count here. The pitch. Outside, 3-1. Who never learns? Who never learns, Steve? The 3-1. Up high, ball 4. That'll bring up Young. Yeah, I'm hoping the Mets win, Joshua, but welcome in. But I don't know. It was scoreless until the Sox got one in the bottom of the 8th. But the Mets have runners on first and second with one out here for Young. Up high, 1-0. Might have been inside. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha, Roadrunner. Why be a Mets fan when you have the Yankees? That one down low, 2-0. Why don't you make your username a little bit longer, please? The 2-0. Inside. They check down at third. No swing, 3-0. We haven't sold to it. The 3-0. And right down the middle, 3-1. The 3-1. And up the middle, base hit. Benj will round third. He'll score easily, and the Mets have tied the game. That'll bring up Alvarez. Here's Alvarez. He went 0-1. Oh, they're going to say he didn't swing 1-0. Raymond says Jared's up to 273 now. Swung up. It's a strike. He did not swing, but it's a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. Bounce down in the dirt. 2-1. The 2-1 to Alvarez. Taylor looks at the runner at second. Now deals. Swung on a missed. Swinging at ball 3. Alvarez has got no patience, man. That's why I have no patience for him. Yeah, even Ronnie said it's not even close to being a strike. Down low. The 3-2. Swung on a miss. To ball 4. What a waste of at bats from this. Oh my goodness. 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. What a waste. I would have rather had Morel stay in the game. Or Beatty. Here's Simeon now. Swung on a miss. 0-1. Mark says they have to trade. They agreed. I'm surprised they didn't do it at the trade deadline this year. Bounced in the dirt. 1-0. Or 1-1, excuse me. The Mets haven't been good since the 80s. What are you talking about? Please tell us you know nothing about baseball without saying you know nothing about baseball. The 1-1. Up high. 2-1. We're just on YouTube, Charles. Up high. 3-1. Up high. Ball 4. That'll load the bases. That'll bring up Ewing. How about the 2015 team? The 2015 team? The 2024 team? All right, here's Ewing. Come on, AJ. Rip one down into the right field corner. In for a strike. 0-1. It's a strike. 0-1. Wasted. The Mets are out of challenges. Both teams are out of challenges here. The 0-1 inside. Almost hit him. 1-1. We are 377 away from 10K. The 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Wait for your pitch here, AJ. I think if you're the pitcher, you have to throw a fastball here with a 2-1 to count. And fouled it off, 2-2. He got it, and he fouled it off. Crowd at right field gets to its feet. We are tied at 1 here. Mets have bases loaded. Swung on and missed. The Mets tie it. We go bottom 9. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the White Sox. $3.16 in the chat, says Miss Gina. Let's go. Welcome in, everybody. We have a 1-1 ball game here. Marlon, we're getting ready to go to the bottom of the 9th, so the White Sox will be batting. But right now we're at commercial break. We are at commercial break right now. The Red Sox have taken a 5-3 lead. So we'll see if we're going extras or if the White Sox can walk it off here. 7, 8, and 9. If we do go extras, Ewing will be the free runner for the Mets with Terrens leading it off. We don't care if you need the Yankees to win. What does that have to do with our ball game? All right, Kodai Senga will be the pitcher. Surprised after bringing him in for yesterday's non-save situation. Bat down low, 1-0. My draw to lead it off here. He's 0 for 3 with 3 ground outs. Down low, 2-0. Don likes the resurgence of Senga. The 2-0. And that one popped up. Foul. It'll go out of play. 2-1. Batter getting a new piece of wood here for. He must have broken his bat. And a ground ball down the third. Bichette's got it on the backhand, the bounce. Nice scoop by Young, one away. Hey, PA's here. What's up, PA? Welcome back. That'll bring up Peters, who's 1 for 3 today. Down low, 1-0. Bounce in the dirt, 2-0. The 2-0 from Senga. Outside, 3-0. Three and 0 the count. Senga sets and deals. There's a strike, 3-1. Up to 96.24. Let's go. We have gained 7 new subscribers today. 3-1 the count. And that one hit, lifted out to center field. Ewing back to the track at the wall. He jumps. And it's a home run. Tristan Peters with the walk-off homer. The White Sox take 2 out of 3 from our Mets. Ewing made an attempt at the wall just over his glove. Nothing you could do about that if you're the outfielder. All right, Hoop. Thanks for hanging out for a few minutes today. You're never allowed back to the channel, dude. Who's more disappointing, Mets or Jets? Mets definitely. Mets definitely. We were expecting a good year from our Mets this year, and as a good year, I expected playoffs this year. Jets, I don't expect. And I get to watch every Met game. I don't get to watch every Jet game. So the Mets are definitely more disappointing. But, man, awesome stuff today, everybody. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Once again, we will not be live tomorrow night. Mets have the day off. We'll be back Tuesday night for Mets and Brewers. So no WWE tomorrow. It's at 6 o'clock, so I won't be able to do it. So great stuff, everybody. Once again, when I end, it's going to ask you if you want to go over to Thomas Fitzpatrick. He's got the Giants-Red Sox game. The Red Sox are now up, 5-3 there. So tell him PAS sent you over, and we will see everybody next time.